And now the Chief Executive Officer of the New Age Agri Solutions Limited, William Korte, has lauded government for the introduction of the LI that seeks to ban the importation of some 22 goods into the country. Though the LI would ensure economic independency, the businessman wants government to review the policy and support local producers to promote consumption. This was made known at a press conference here in Accra.
Well, you may say facilitating, I don't want to use the word subsidy, but they are enhancing those operators there to be able to produce at a price that we cannot compete. So you can imagine with imported price, FOB plus all the taxes, it is still cheaper than what we produce in Ghana. The other side is also for the policymakers to make our production as easy as possible. I mean, so that we can also produce at a price that is competitive, that we can compete with the imported rice. I mean, like I said, it can be a long discussion, because then you have to talk of getting financing at what interest rate, getting the land, access to land is difficult, getting access to good quality inputs is very expensive. We are importing almost every input, to produce rice. So all those factors can be looked at for the policymakers to make sure that some of these are easily or affordable for any interested party to produce rice. So at that point, whether it's a restriction or whether it's a control, I do not want to engage in that, but there are factors that can be facilitated for the local producer to be able to produce and compete with the imported rice. Then whether there's a restriction or not, at least once we are competing, it's a price, quality. Once we produce quality and the price is competitive.
As part of efforts to support and promote the local rice industry, an agreement was signed between Evivi Rice, which is under the New Age Agri Solutions Limited, and comedian Foster Romanus to promote the comedian's annual Romanus Incomplete show.
So Romanus Incomplete started in 2018-19 when it was like it had come to a point where there were many faces of Romanus. People knew Romanus as an actor, music, comedy, etc. So then, what can we do such that everyone who loves Romanus for one thing can have all of Romanus at one place or in one space on one stage. So then, the thought of Romanus Incomplete came up. We tried to